Hi everyone, my name is Kate and you're very welcome here on my channel where we talk about fragrances. In this video I would like to talk about citrus fragrances for warm weather, and I realized that for somebody who says I don't really like citrus fragrances, I have enough for the whole video at least, and I would like to tell you about them because they're pretty cool. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoy watching it, to subscribe and stay with me for more. I would like to start with Eau de Memo by Memo Paris. And this is an interesting fragrance because it's citruses with leather. I'm going to spray because I noticed that it's easier for me to speak about the scent when I actually smell it right now in the moment. And I was thinking about the association that comes to me when I smell it, and funny, but I imagine a business meeting in the park. You know, you have a very nice leather purse with your laptop and phone and maybe documents on paper in it, but you are surrounded by a very beautiful, clean morning park. It's still maybe 9 a.m. It's not very sunny, it's not hot yet, and you wear some very nice clothes, and definitely there's a leather purse, or maybe you have some piece of your clothes is made of leather as well. And besides citruses, there's also touch of iris and I think jasmine. They mentioned jasmine, and I can believe there's something floral about it because it creates this feeling of an early morning, spring or summer park. But there is something still serious. I cannot say that this is a completely casual fragrance. It can be casual, would be very nice with a white t-shirt and jeans, but I also would like to wear it with a white shirt. You know, if you go to work, this will not bother anybody. This is a very nice, soft scent. It's not annoying, and citruses are definitely in front. I would say that leather and florals, they're in the back, and citruses, they're actually the first thing that you smell here. And there's also a nice note of tea. I definitely smell tea here. I love teas by Memo Fragrance. If you've seen my tea video, you know that. By the way, don't forget to watch it if you're excited about teas and fragrances, just like me. Yeah, it's very nice morning. I don't see this for the evening. Good scent for any occasion. Won't bother anybody, as I said, and very good for work or even in office. Next, I would like to speak about Nicolai, because this is actually the brand, and I think it was, yes, it was Yuzu. This was my first citrus fragrance. Yes, yes, yes. I love this Yuzu. I was in Paris and I went to Nicolai boutique for the first time, and I smelled this, and I never expected to fall in love with it. I love this Yuzu. I cannot stop talking about how much I like citruses made by Patricia de Nicolai. She helped me to fall in love, or at least get interested in exploring citrus fragrances. And this is a nice, slightly sweet Yuzu, but still with this bitter punch, you know? There are also notes of something green, like lemon leaf and juniper berries, that add depth. So it's not only Yuzu here, it's definitely decorated by something else, some other notes and nuances. That's what I like about it, because it's simple, but it's so well done. And it's so round and smooth, and it just smells amazing. Love it. My first citrus fragrance that I actually went to the store and bought because I just couldn't live without it. Yeah. Another citrus fragrance by Nicolai that I definitely can recommend you because it's beautiful is Cedrat Intense. And this one has different citruses. I smell lemon and orange. It's a little tingly, so I think there's a pepper too. It's slightly peppery, and I like this pepper here. It's really nice and delicate. It's not on your face. It's sweeter than Yuzu. Yuzu is still more of a sour scent. This one is sweeter, and I can tell that there is orange. Also reminds me of the morning. You just woke up, you want to go start the day. Maybe it's Sunday, you're relaxed but energized, and you have something to do, but it's fun, you know. It's not boring, it's fun. And this, it's the type of this energizing fragrance, as well as Yuzu, Eau de Yuzu. Sorry, it's the full name is Eau de Yuzu. And they both are very energetic, positive, fun fragrances that are amazing to start the day with. Let's talk about Chanel. So this is Cristalle or Verte. I believe I have an old edition, but I'm not sure. I need to check. I already complained that I don't love so much plastic. I cannot say that it looks so great, but still the design is fine. It's this classic Chanel design. I don't want to complain too much. It's okay. It's okay. I can smell clean neroli here, and lemon, or maybe lime and bergamot, you know. There are probably several, because I cannot say, oh, this is definitely lemon. No, there are different shades. Yeah, there's also something flowery about it in the opening. Like iris maybe, something slightly powdery. Also amazing fragrance for summer day or spring day. I don't really wear citruses in the evening unless it's very, very hot and I just don't want to wear anything else. But still, in the evening, in the summer, even if it's hot, I would prefer something else. But why not? As a variant, as an option, why not? Yeah, this one is a little more bitter, and I can smell this bitterness, but it's not only citrus bitterness, it's also kind of a herbal one, and flowers. But flowers are also not super strong here. I think they mentioned magnolia and iris and something else. I cannot say, oh yes, this is magnolia, but there is some sweetness and something like a watery aspect of magnolia. Magnolia usually smells aquatic to me. This spring, I actually went outside and I smelled everything I could smell. All the flowers I could find, all the trees, blossoms, everything. And I smelled magnolia a couple times. I smelled the ones of different colors because they do smell different. But mostly they smell sweet and aquatic. And I can catch something like this here. Yeah, it's a nice fragrance, also very refreshing and good for any occasion. That's what I like about citruses. When I don't want to think, when I don't want to wear anything heavy, when I just want to refresh myself, when I just want to take a shower with a fragrance, I will go here to this group. Very nice. I love Cristalle, and I've been wanting it for a while actually. It was not in the top of my priorities, I guess, but finally I have it. Next fragrance I want to mention is also very refreshing, very sparkly, a little bit sour and sweet citrusy fragrance. This is Joe by Joe Loves, relatively new brand created by Jo Malone. Now she doesn't own her brand, her like old brand. Now she has a new one. I know she did a good job for Zara, but I never smelled that line actually. If you know, if you tried it, let me know in the comments, please. If there's something worthy of trying, I'll go and check. This fragrance reminds me of lime, basil, and mandarin, I believe. She created for her first Jo Malone brand. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of something like that. This bitterness and juiciness of mandarin. At least on Fragrantica, they mention notes of lime, basil, mandarin, sage, something else. And it does remind me of that fragrance of the first one. They're pretty similar. I don't know that one so well. I have it only in shower gel and cream because I love Jo Malone's line for bathroom, you know, all the creams and that stuff. It's beautiful. And it does remind me of that scent. It takes me to shower, you know, it takes me back. Nice and refreshing. The basil adds a very nice touch. It's different from others. I mean, they all are different, right? Nuances. Maybe I'm not too much in love with citruses to catch a lot of different nuances here, but I'm trying. And Here, it has this vegetable aspect, and it's very trendy now. Everybody is doing something with vegetables. L'artisan Parfumeur had the whole line with different vegetables. Maison Margiela, the replica, the latest one in the garden, I believe, also has a tomato leaf note that is super strong there. So there's definitely a vegetable slash herb trend. It's nice, but to be honest, this one disappears too fast. So I would use it as just a cologne, you know, just in the morning for first half an hour, and then you can spray something else after that. Because this disappears off my skin in like 30 minutes. I don't think I smell anything. So I do use it as a cologne. And I really like this travel size because you can put it in your purse. I just love travel sizes in general. Although I don't love to collect them too much, because if I have something in travel size, I'm more likely to forget to use that fragrance. Do you have the same problem? Because I usually still want to take the bottle, because the bottle is more of an experience than a little travel size. By the way, about travel sizes, I want to tell you about something I've been testing. So this is Nuit Nomade, nothing but sea and sky. This is supposed to be a scent of the clean scent, you know, simple, clean scent to refresh yourself, or for somebody who doesn't like strong perfumes. And I smell bergamot and something salty. I would say it smells at the same time as vacation at the sea, something on the seashore, but also takes me to fresh, clean laundry. I feel like they try to unite these two topics. Maybe you live not far from the beach and you're doing laundry. The smell of nothing, basically. Disappears pretty fast, but very nice for those who just want this clean musk with a little bit of citrus and some sweet undertone behind it. I cannot really say what notes. I think bergamot and clean musks, a little bit of salt, and that's it. Maybe there's some flower like magnolia or something like this. I never looked at the notes. But it's very nice, and if you like this non-disturbing, non-offensive, very light, clean, crisp scents, I do recommend this one. It's nice and there's nothing annoying about it for me. It's very well-rounded and balanced. Good scent. I'm just not a big fan of these, but I wanted to have something like this. Because sometimes I am in the mood, or sometimes I'm not feeling super great, but I still want to wear something. And this is the best, you know? You forget about it, but it's still, you still feel like you're wearing something. So you're wearing something without wearing something, kind of scent. Yeah, nice. And the brand is nice. I actually want to explore this brand more. And another travel size that I'm testing is You or Someone Like You by Etat Libre d'Orange. And this is a mojito. I don't remember the story behind this fragrance, but something about LA, which makes sense. The name You or Someone Like You. Like, it can be you or it can be anybody else, you know? And this is a mojito. Yes, this is lime. This is, it's slightly aquatic. It's citrusy. It has mint. I love mint. I want more fragrances with mint. By the way, if you know any great mint fragrances or something where you can actually smell the mint, maybe with something else, let me know in the comments, please, because it's something that I want to explore and collect for this summer. It's basically a mojito. It's very fresh. It reminds me of beach vacations. You know, for me, Etat Libre d'Orange or Eldo, it's a difficult brand for me because sometimes in their base, there's something that is annoying me. There's something kind of cloying for me. You know, this like dizzy thing. And sometimes I smell it, sometimes I don't. I didn't figure out yet when. Now I smell it actually. There's something like animalic in this, in the base, and I start smelling it now. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Sometimes I love it, and sometimes I hate it. It's polarizing for me. Do you know this fragrance? Could you explain when? Maybe when it's hot, you smell this something in the base? I don't know, cannot understand. Anyway, it's fun, and I recommend to try on your skin first. Because on some people, I think on my skin it opens up better than on the paper, by the way. Because on my skin, I don't remember I felt anything weird. I think it's on the paper. So yes, try it out on your skin and make sure that you don't smell anything. But maybe I'm the only person who has this problem with their elbow base. I don't know. Do you? Do you feel anything weird sometimes? I feel like there's some vegetable aspect. Maybe I just cannot find place for it. That's why it's annoying me a little bit. Okay, yeah, I should stop. Okay, next, we have only 3 left, by the way. Let's move to something a little bit more fun with a little twist. So this is Mugler cologne called Fly Away. They say cologne here, but in the back they say eau de toilette. So they claim that this is long lasting and it stays just as long as eau de toilette would stay. Not like a cologne when it evaporates after half an hour. And I actually can say, yes, this does. It stays for at least 6 hours on my skin, I confirm. This is grapefruit and cannabis. And I don't smell anything else here. I love grapefruit. I think it's a grapefruit. Grapefruit is a grapefruit. Okay, I'm just being silly. But yeah, nothing else to say about it. This line is supposed to be very simple, just cologne, just something to refresh yourself during the summer. I'm not a big fan of cannabis note, and I think it's the only fragrance so far where I really tolerate it and where I like it, because it's not too much in your face, and it's playing with this grapefruit, so it's not difficult for me to wear. Yeah, it's nice. It's bitter. This bitterness, you know, like when you're peeling the grapefruit and the peel itself, you know, it's like soft, but it has this bitter smell and it's very thick. And you opening it like this and like the juices everywhere, so it smells like this. Nice. I like this. I kind of want to use it now. Yeah, maybe after I film this video, I'll spray it all over myself. Yeah, it's great. And 2 more, and last 2 fragrances on the sweeter side, because I wanted to have something fresh, have something light, have something slightly heavier, and now have something just fun and sweet for those who have a sweet tooth. I remember about you, don't worry. This is Dolce Gabbana Devotion. I talked about this fragrance before. I love it, love it, love it. Maybe you've seen the commercial for this fragrance with Katy Perry when she's in Italy, she's on vacation, sun is shining, there's blue turquoise water by her, a lot of fun, smiley people. It smells like that. It smells like summer on the Italian coast. You eating this lemon tart in the morning, enjoying life. There are flowers around you. You know, you're in a beautiful big terrace with different plants and flowers and trees around you. You eating this dessert, wearing big glasses. And life is good. This fragrance, it's so great. It's antidepressant fragrance, you know, you just spray it on yourself and you cannot be sad. It's an energizing, mood-boosting fragrance. Great. It's so good. So well done. Olivier Cresp created it, and beautiful. Thank you, Olivier. Beautiful. And the last fragrance has something in common with Devotion. This is OneMore by Francesca dell'Oro, an Italian brand that I'm exploring now. And I already made a video with a couple of her fragrances. I have 2 bottles now, and I'm so happy. They're also so cool. Just look at these bottles. They're so beautiful and unusual. I think it's great. And it's very pleasant to hold in your hand. So this is also a lemon tart, but with coffee. And I can't say that you're surrounded by flowers here. Devotion has a little more air and flower side. This one doesn't. At least I don't really smell it. It's more about this lemon tart and a little cup with espresso by it. It's together, you know? It's a one set. You ordered this together and they brought it at the same time. And it's sunny. It's sunny too. I cannot say that this is a winter fragrance, but it can be fall. It can be early fall when it's not as hot anymore. The sun is still warming your skin, but you're not scared of getting a sunburn, you know? Yeah, it's nice, and it has this dark yellow color. And I smell coffee a lot now, actually. It reminds me of Awake. So I would say that OneMore is a cousin or maybe even a brother of Awake by Akro. This is also breakfast, first part of the day. I can call this evening scent or night scent. It's also first part of the day. It's also relaxing. It's also fun, maybe weekend brunch. You know, it could be late summer brunch with your friends. I'm happy with the selection. I think it's great. I hope you like it too. We're done with all these fragrances. And please tell me, what are your favorite citrus fragrances? Want to know. And I wish you a great day. Bye-bye.